At this point, we have taken a look at what's required in Time Clock Manager in order to have an employee be able to clock in and clock out. So now let's take a look at the employee side of things and how those clock operations are actually performed. This is the Time Clock Plus WebClock, and it is what is used to collect employee punch information. Employees will start here at the login screen by first entering their employee ID number. With the employee's ID number entered, the employee can choose to clock in, clock out, or go on break. Let's go ahead and look at what a typical day of clock operations will look like for an employee, beginning with clocking in. They will first click the Clock In button, which will bring up the confirmation screen, allowing the employee to confirm they are logged in with the correct employee ID number and verify the time and date. Now the employee is clocked in, and they can confirm this by looking in the top right corner of their dashboard. The employee's first shift has passed and is now ready for my employee to clock out for lunch. They will log back into the WebClock and click Leave on Break, where they'll receive the confirmation screen and click Continue to proceed. The employee is now clocked out on break for lunch. When the employee's lunch break is over, they will need to clock back in by logging back into the WebClock and clicking the Return from Break button. Then verifying all their information on the confirmation screen is correct. When coming back from a clocked break, the confirmation screen will also show them their break length. They'll then click Continue, and the employee has now clocked back in from lunch. At the end of the employee's workday, they will need to clock out of Time Clock Plus by logging into WebClock and clicking the Clock Out button and verifying their information, and then clicking Continue to finish clocking out. Time Clock Plus WebClock also features a number of employee self-service options. These are available by entering the employee ID and clicking the Log On to Dashboard. Once in My Dashboard, the employee can click the View tab to view hours, view their last punch, and any messages that have been sent. Let's take a look at View Hours. Here, the employee can see their clock operations for an entire week, including their time in, their time out, their job code use, shift hours, break length, daily totals, and weekly totals. If the employee needs to approve their hours, they will simply place a check in the box next to each shift. They can also use the arrow buttons in the top left to navigate through previous weeks. In the top right, the employee can see their total hours worked, any overtime hours they have earned, and any leave time used. Now let's take a look at Last Punch. This screen shows the employee their last punch, including the time in, time out, and break length. With WebClock's easy-to-use interface, employee self-service options, and Time Clock Plus will help give your employees a better sense of time.